Welcome to automotive territory. It is undeniable that for everyday driving, we do not need a car that can brake 3 seconds when getting to 60 and costs over 100 grand. But isn't it fun to forget about price tags and reason for a moment and dive into the fascinating world of performance cars? Today we've got a list for you that features the latest newcomers among sports automobiles and some incredibly expensive, extremely fast supercars that push the boundaries of what a ground-bound vehicle with 4 wheels can do. But before we get to the lineup, we suggest you subscribing to our channel. We deliver interesting videos about the automotive world twice a week. Enjoy the ride! Toyota GR Supra Racing. Have you been patiently waiting for 16 years for the release of the all-new Toyota Supra? Well, you have to wait a little bit longer, because the sports car presented at the 2018 Geneva Motor Show is still a concept, the track-oriented Toyota GR Supra Racing. However, good news is that this reveal confirms that the all-new Supra project is still alive, and it will retain the iconic name. It will come out under the Gt3 Racing badge, which is Toyota's sports division, and is being co-developed with BMW. Leaked specifications suggest that this rear-wheel drive fixed-roof coupe will be powered by a turbocharged 3.0-liter inline-six cylinder with 335 horsepower and 332 pound-feet of torque. The production of the new Supra will start in 2019, and as promised by the Toyota executives, it shall be the pure sports car. Mercedes-AMG GT 4-door coupe. The GT family of Mercedes has recently been expanded by the all-new performance sedan that actually beats the current leader of the pack, Porsche Panamera SE Hybrid. It is worth mentioning that the name 4-door coupe is somewhat misleading, since technically this is a 5-door vehicle, and even though the rear liftback type hatch is rudimentary, it is still there. Buyers get 3 options to choose from: GT53, GT63, and GT63 Rs, with the most powerful 639 horses V8 4.0-liter engine. The top trim of the new GT4 is fast and literally smells like speed. 0 to 60 takes just 3.2 seconds, top speed reaches 197 miles per hour, and if that isn't enough to excite your senses, the cabin features a special freshening system with signature sporty scent. Porsche 911 Gt3 RS. Even though it is marketed by Porsche as a brand new model, Gt3 RS is technically not all new. It is heavily based on the standard GT3, and exterior differences are rather subtle. However, as always, this German car impresses us with its performance. The updated powertrain is a 4.0-liter flat-six with a bumped-up output to 520 horsepower and improved torque of 346 pound-feet. Though this power boost did not turn this Porsche into a hypercar, it still made an improvement in getting to 60 1/10 of a second faster than the previous generation. The current speed parameters are 3.0 to 60 and 193 miles per hour top speed. Other upgrades from the GT3 include a revised rear axle steering system, dynamic engine mounts, and a retuned suspension for better cornering and performance at the racetrack. Italdesign 01 Duarta. The recently formed division of Italdesign Automobili Speciali has prepared a new supercar model to commemorate the 50th anniversary of the brand. Duarta is a convertible modification of 01 Coupe that features a removable carbon fiber roof and Targa setup. The technical parameters remain unchanged. The supercar's carbon fiber body is laid over the carbon and aluminum chassis. The powertrain is still a 5.2-liter Lander from Audi R8 V10 Plus with 610 horses and 413 pound-feet of torque. 01 Duarta is claimed to have 3.2 seconds 0 to 60 acceleration and 205 miles per hour top speed. Like the coupe model, it is strictly 5-unit limited edition, all of them being sold out prior to the first presentation for the price close to $1 million. So we only get a chance to take a peek at this beauty until it gets shipped off to some collector's warehouse. Rimac Concept 2. This Croatian company has already made a name for itself after its first production model Concept 1 during the speed race among EVs and challenged many internal combustion cars. And of course you probably know about that one accident that nearly killed Richard Hammond. However, if the one was insanely fast and powerful, the next generation Concept 2 is a whole new level of crazy. The new Rimac is positioning itself not only as the fastest electric car, but as the hypercar ready to rival the likes of Bugatti Chiron. It is hard to wrap one's head around the recently revealed technical specifications. 4 electric motors power each individual wheel, giving both 4-wheel drive and unprecedented dynamic control. Combined power output equals to 1.4 megawatts or 1,914 horsepower, beating Bugatti by 400 horses. The claimed 0 to 60 miles per hour acceleration of 1.85 seconds makes Rimac Concept 2 the quickest production car of today, and 258 miles per hour top speed gets it a spot among the fastest automobiles regardless electric or internal combustion. Production of the Concept 2 will start in 2019 and will be limited to 100 units, each costing over $1.25 million. McLaren Senna. This car was named after the legendary Brazilian racer Ayrton Senna and conceptually will be close to the uncompromising sports cars of previous generations. The installed powertrain is presented by a standard 4.0-liter V8 engine with 2 turbochargers, no fancy hybridized machines. With the output of 800 horses and 2,600 pounds weight, Senna surpasses any previous McLaren model, including P1, in terms of power-to-weight ratio. The production will be limited to 500 units that will be sold at the price of $1 million each. Unsurprisingly, all of them have already been sold out. Probably this is due to the fact that the new sports car will not be track limited and could be legally used for everyday driving. Veneer Supersport. Like any good product, a true hypercar needs refinement, so it took 3 years for the Dubai-based W Motors to perfect their Veneer Supersport before it was presented to us this year. The automobile was co-developed with the Austrian Magna Steyr, and the engine was sourced from Roof. It is a 3.8-liter mid-mounted turbocharged boxer that makes 800 horses at 7,100 RPM and 722 pound-feet of torque at 4,000 RPM. All of the power is channeled to the rear wheels through a 7-speed dual-clutch transmission. This hypercar has claimed top speed of 245 miles per hour and can get to 60 in 2.7 seconds. Veneer's body is entirely made of carbon fiber and incorporates active aero elements, suicide doors and ceramic brakes. W Motors will produce 25 Veneer Supersports a year, and each will cost at least $1.4 million. Bugatti Chiron Sport. The original Bugatti Chiron is already an incredible hypercar. However, there are always sophisticated buyers who want even more. So in 2018, the world is getting the new Chiron Sport, a slightly tweaked and more agile modification. The engineers came to a conclusion that the base 8.0-liter W16 engine with 1,500 horses and 1,180 pound-feet of torque was enough for this car, so you won't see an increase in power. The major changes were focused on improved aerodynamics, new adjustments to the steering, 10% more rigid suspension, as well as reduced mass. The 40 pounds weight loss was achieved by implementing additional carbon fiber elements into the frame, gearing up new rims from course, and lighter rear window. It is debatable whether Dubai sheikhs will notice the difference in performance, but it is out of the question that they will be ready to pay the bumped-up price of $3.26 million. Touring Shetty Porsche. This is an exclusive sport coupe built on the basis of Maserati Gran Turismo by an Italian coach builder Touring Superleggera. The car has a classic form with a long hood, a small grille, and completely round headlights. Interior of the Shetty Porsche is also traditional. It is executed with the finest leather and has no big screens or technology twists. The vehicle is equipped with a Maserati's 4.7 V8 and a 6-speed automatic. Despite a substantial weight of 3,748 pounds, it springs from 0 to 62 in mere 4.7 seconds. Touring's clients get a set of leather bags and suitcases to fit into the vehicle's 9.18 cubic feet trunk. The design of the supercar was sponsored by one of the company's loyal clients, and only 10 automobiles will be produced. BMW M8 Grand Coupe. The company has decided that the first presented member of BMW 8 Series should make an impression. M8 Grand Coupe is not a standard coupe, it is a 4-door ultra-sporty luxurious car that is the highest-class, most alluring model in the series. New M8 was presented in the chameleon matte gold color that, depending on the lighting, may seem green, blue, silver or gold. Under the hood, It is rumored to have a powerful 4.4-liter twin-turbo V8, delivering 600 horsepower and 553 pound-feet of torque. The engine will be paired with a smart 8-speed automatic to make the Grand Coupe an icon of elegant driving and performance. The supercar is aimed to become the main rival for Porsche Panamera and Mercedes-AMG GT. Ferrari 488 Pista. Inspired by the company's 488 GTE and 488 Challenge race cars, new Pista was made to deliver motorsport experience during regular driving. In addition to having a beautiful Ferrari look, it is lightweight, loud, and more aggressive than its sibling vehicles and competitors. Compared to the GT base model, it is almost 200 pounds lighter, weighing only 2,821 pounds dry. It is also 50 horsepower more capable than the 488 GTB. According to the manufacturer, Pista's 3.9-liter bi-turbo V8 engine is the strongest engine ever used in a Ferrari. It delivers 568 pound-feet of torque and ensures that acceleration to 62 miles per hour takes less than 2.85 seconds. While this car has just been released, it has already caused a racket on the market, threatening to take down competitors from Lamborghini to Porsche and McLaren. What do you think about these newcomers? Yes, some of them are incredibly expensive, but that does not mean that we cannot enjoy observing such marvels of engineering. Share your opinions in the comment section. Consider subscribing to our channel and watch new videos suggested on this screen. Like and share to help us grow, and come back soon. May the torque be with you!